Come on in, y'all. I'm coming. I'm just saving some pictures. It's not going to be long. Just give me a moment. All right, y'all. Okay, so we're back. Are you guys back? Are we back? Are we good? All right. So my energy supplement obviously has kicked in. Okay, we're more awake than we were in Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I still feel like I gave. I hope I gave. Either way, I have pictures. Like I said in Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you didn't catch it, I did not watch the Grammys. I don't want anybody to think that I did. What happens is I don't like long ass, boring ass, mostly Caucasian people's music that I don't know Grammy Award shows. But apparently this Grammy Award show, the 63rd, was a little different. Okay. It had a lot more ratchetry involved, a lot more Black people involved. Not to say that those two things are synonymous, but you know what I mean, okay? There was a scissors move at some point. There was a somewhat, kitty click that happened, and I got excited. And then Beyonce was there, and Jay-Z was there with his freeform locks. You know what I'm saying? So many things happened, and I want to get into those things. So let's get into it.
Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Okay, so there are topics, not just the Grammys, that we have to get into. So I'm not going to waste any time. All right. First of all, support. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get my Instagram life up, you guys. Like, I'm posting my workouts. I'm jumping rope. I'm giving you life. Please follow me on Instagram if you don't. And if you do, hey, you know what I'm saying? But yes. What do I want to start? Because I didn't watch it. So I don't want to act like I'm about to give y'all a verbatim. I'm sure Roxanne will give y'all a verbatim. I'm sure Ashley gave y'all a verbatim. I haven't got a chance to watch the video yet. But they do award shows. I don't do award shows. I do bullet points from the award shows, the moments I cared about. And based on my Instagram saves, let me go ahead and pull those up. Because see, that's how I do this. I save things on my Instagram to remind me the things that I want to point out to you guys that I don't have screenshots for. First of all, Lil Baby's performance was so amazing. I want to say that. Like, I saw the clips online, and even in the 30 seconds that I saw, it made me feel a way. Like, I thought it was great. I love the way the camera was moving with him throughout the performance. Like, I really enjoyed just the vibe that he gave, the seriousness, the words, some of the things I heard. Like, I was here for Lil Baby's performance. So shout out to Lil Baby for, being thought-provoking and bringing BLM to the Grammys in such a beautiful way. I want to say that first and foremost, okay? I also want to point out that Billie Eilish, who is a white girl after my own heart. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, you might, cultural appropriate. That's what they say you do. I haven't gotten into her music, but I know of her. I know she's huge. She got a lot of Grammys. Okay, I'm not even gonna go through, what she won for. I don't care, but I do know she won for best song, and she felt like it should have gone to Meg. And most of her speech was her saying that Meg should have won, and that this was really for Meg. And shout out to Meg. And she's super cute. I had never really looked at her face like that before. And when she was giving her speech and this like fly ass fit that she had on, I was like, I don't know how old you are, but you a white girl, I fuck. So then let's move on to Beyonce and Meg. First of all, Beyonce won 28 Grammys altogether in life, making her the female with the most Grammy awards, female singer with most Grammy awards. Because I think Quincy Jones has 28 as a man, and there was somebody else, Krause, that she had just passed up, because they were equal until her and Meg got this award for best rap performance, which is the first time two women have gotten best rap performance, I believe. I'ma just say that I'm so happy for Meg. Meg got 3 Grammys last night, and this was just amazing for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like Doja should have won something for sure, but I don't know. Doja probably should have won for Say So, but Savage was so huge. I feel like it didn't just take over radio, it took over the internet. Like, Beyonce got on it, it made it even bigger. Like the dance challenges, like we all were like participating in this song. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that the people that I actually see online bopping and doing a thing actually were present and won awards. Doja should have won something to me, because I feel like Doja's album was exemplary. It was an amazing album. I think she had several hits off that album. I think, we're going to get to Doja in a minute. But I do feel like Meg deserved every award she got, because if you didn't know about Meg Thee Stallion, I don't know what the fuck you was doing. Okay. And not just about the mess with Tory, but also her music. Her music was a bop, y'all. I listened to that album, and like she said, the music got the hotties through the quarantine. She ain't lying. Like every day when I was in here, struggling through my challenges and shit, trying to, get this workout journey popping back when it was still so hard for me. Like her music, her Crit, the City Royals, but her, I played the most. That's why I go so hard for her, because I enjoy her music so much. And I know a talented rapper when I hear a talented rapper. And look, I'm reading y'all comments. And not just Doja, but Meg is a very talented rapper. And I feel like she deserved every award she got tonight. And I'm happy that somebody who is popping in real life actually got recognition at the Grammys. Because so often, people who pop in real life be all over the place. You get to the Grammys, and it's somebody you ain't never heard of winning a fucking award for best of. So I really, I started loving her with Tina Snow too. That's when I got on her as well. I still play High Girl, all the High Girls make it pop, pop, pop. I still play that shit like damn near every week. So like, that's my girl. And of course, everybody loves Beyonce, and Beyonce showing up to receive the award with her, to show her support, letting it be her moment, showing her support after everything that's happened, everything that everybody has had to say about Meg. I think Meg's moment was triumphant. Like, say what you will about her, Meg's moment was triumphant. And I was really here for that energy after everything that happened in 2020. To have her show up at the Grammys, win the way she did, I loved it. I really, really did. And I loved her performances. This look here and the little tap dance number, I feel like this is what happens when an artist is escalating. This what happens when an artist continues to flourish and move upwards in their artistry and their presentation. Like, this isn't the stop. This is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I felt about the moves that she made as far as the performance, the look, like, the different things that she tried during the performance. It was still her. It was still ratchet. It was still ass shaking, which I loved. And her and Cardi, I think, tore it down. But I want to say that Cardi and Meg are really, to me, the difference between how good bodies and how real bodies and fake bodies look, you know, sometimes. Like, I hate, you know, I don't want to bring that up like that was the only thing, because I think Cardi did amazing. I think Cardi was moving around that fucking stage with ease, you know, and I don't think it's easy. I don't think the performance was easy at all. And she was moving, okay? So I was really, really here for their performance and that little move they did at the end. I was very much here for it. Okay, I think they did great. I know some people didn't like the performances. I wasn't one of those people. But yes, Beyonce won for Black Parade. Okay, and I love that song. I love what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the whole vibe of what Beyonce was giving, which was self-love for Black people. And I'm so here for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I often feel like this world doesn't teach us that. This world does not teach us to love ourselves as Black people. It teaches us to hate our facial features. It teaches us to hate our bodies until some white girl, you know, does it. Then all of a sudden it's acceptable to hate how we are, how we talk, how we pop our tongues, how we roll our necks. Like everything, you know, about us is supposed to be synonymous with poor and ratchet and not good and gutter and all of this shit until somebody else does it. Then all of a sudden it's popping and it's cool. And that's what I love about Meg. Meg said, I'm going to do us the way we do us. And y'all just going to have to deal with that shit. So I'm so here for her winning Best New Artist. Shout out to her. But yes, Beyonce winning for Best R&B Performance for Black Parade. That's what I was looking for. And then her winning the award with Meg made her breaking her record for most Grammys for a female singer of all time. And that's just amazing because Beyonce has definitely worked so hard her entire life for this. Like she said, I worked my whole life for this. She meant that shit. And I do feel like she was giving a I've been drinking. Me and Jay-Z might fuck in a limo on the way home, Tina Turner vibe. I think it's gonna work out fine. Yeah, it definitely was giving that vibe. And I was here for it. I was here for the fact that they showed up late, sat down with their mask on like the two richest Black people in the room or some shit like that. I loved it. And I love the humility that comes along with them. Like, we know we the shit, but we still gonna show respect and give love to these little youngins coming up behind us. For instance, I heard Lil Baby tweet about, I read Lil Baby tweet about how Jay-Z told security to go and walk ahead with Beyonce and actually stood there and talked to him and everything. Like that type of shit. Beyonce showing up not to perform, but just to come and stand behind Meg and say, you did it, girl. Like all of that, y'all, that shit was like love to me. That was everything. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, Blue won a Grammy too, which was amazing. She was like, I'm so proud my baby won her first Grammy because, you know, it's not the first one. It's going to be more. I mean, it's not going to be the only one. Thank you so much, Quaisha. Crystal, if you in here, email me, please. Crystal. I'm looking through the chat to see if I see your name, but I don't see you in here. But I put it in the Discord as well. But email me, please, your address and size shirt. Y'all know I said I was going to give stuff to people when I got 85,000 and I picked my 2 people. And so I'm going to be sending stuff out to them. And then when I make 90,000, I'll pick some more people and send stuff out to them. So that's what I'm doing, just so y'all know. Just so y'all know. Okay, so moving on from the greatness that is Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion, Doja Cat's performance was amazing. It gave Janet Jackson tea. Her performances are always so innovative, creative, and smart. I really love Doja Cat. She's another one whose music I listen to all the time. So shout out to her. Her one. Hold up, let me look so I can make sure I don't say it. She won for Song of the Year for I Can't Breathe, which I thought was amazing. She also gave me life with this hair, and when she was on stage receiving her award, I wanted to hunch her. So yeah. Also hated Doja Cat's look on the red carpet. Hated it. Know what she was doing. It was 80s. You know, she did what she meant to do as far as the style of what she meant to do, but I did not like the look. I felt like Meg's dress was giving prom, but the big bow on the back was very pretty. I think her body looked pretty, you know, that slit all the way up to the top. You know, her hair, like she looked like pretty black girl prom, and I wasn't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like, I think she looks beautiful. I think the color is great on her skin tone, all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I cared about from the Grammys, to tell y'all the truth. Lil Wayne still butthurt about Nicki not getting a Grammy. Was annoying. Oh, yo, so that's why he said F the Grammys, because Nicki never got one. Thank you, Ray Gray, for becoming a member. Somebody else became a member at the beginning of the video. It's lost in the chat now, but thank you so much for becoming a member of my channel. I will make sure to send out a Discord link later on today. Jeannie Aiko, yes. Jeannie Aiko did look amazing. Okay, hold up. Okay, because I have it. It's here. Listen, let me share my screen with y'all and I can show y'all, because yes, her and Big Sean just give me, I know y'all sex is good vibes. I'm sorry. That might be what my mind is, in the gutter. But I don't care. Yes. Like, she looked amazing. People are weird. People act like Nicki has done some epic performances before. She hasn't. Like, Nicki's performances, like, that was the one thing about her that I always felt like was lacking, was her actual performance. Like, she just never, her ass seemed to always be holding her down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I never was that awed by her performances. I think she is an amazing artist. I think she's a great rapper. I think she has made great songs. Like, I feel like there were songs that definitely should have won her Grammys. Like, for the first Pink Print, she definitely should have won some Grammys on that album. They snubbed her, for sure. But she got into it with the person that was over the Grammys, right? Like, it was somebody who was very influential at the Grammys, and she got into it with this person. And even though I understand, you know what I'm saying, like, sticking to your guns, I feel like there's a moment where you have to concede so that you can have moments where you can stick to your guns. But when you're new and you just coming out the gate, I think it's harder to, like, stick to your guns about shit that in the long run doesn't even matter. Like her wanting to perform that song in the Catholic thing, you know, like, they didn't want her to do that, and she did it anyway. You know, it was kind of like a snub to Catholicism. And I felt like, man, fuck them. They rape kids. But then at the same time, like, I'm also not going to ruin my opportunity to make that statement when I can make that statement later. I can make that statement later. You know what I'm saying? Like, at another time. It's not like if it didn't happen there, it wasn't going to happen at all. It just could have not happened there, just so you can make sure that, you know, you didn't get into it with people who are going to be influential in your career if getting a Grammy mattered so much. Now, at the end of the day, if she chose to do that and felt like fuck the Grammys for real, then that would be fine. But you care. So you probably shouldn't have done that. I'm just saying. Shout out to Nas for winning his first Grammy for Best Rap Album. It's been a long time coming. So shout out to him for that. And then John Legend for winning Best R&B Album for Bigger Love. Okay. So shout out to them. It's because of her Roman holiday performance, and yeah, they asked her, and she said no. Exactly. Thank you for the super sticker. But I just kind of feel like she should have made a better decision at that time. But I love Nicki, and she definitely deserved a Grammy for I wish that I could get a moment for life. That shit. She should have won a Grammy for that shit. Because if a white girl had came out with that shit, she would have won a Grammy for Best Album, and she would have won a Grammy for Best Song for that shit. And she would have won for Best New Artist, because Nicki was like killing at the time. So I feel like Nicki may not feel this, but you in a way, like, okay, Kim crawled so you could walk, so Meg could run. That's how I feel. Is it just me? Like, she may not receive it in that way. She may feel a way because she still feels like she's in the game like that. But the truth of the matter is, even though they snubbed Nicki, if it wasn't for Nicki, I don't think that Meg would have gotten her just due this time around. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, accept the fact that you are also a part of the legacy that allows Black women to be creatives and express themselves however they choose to. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Storm Discipline. Sending you love. So happy for Meg. She deserved it. I think Cardi's outfit was kind of heavy. She put on a great performance. She does nothing half-ass, and that's why I love her. All of that. I agree. About that bottom part, it seemed kind of heavy. But that's why I say I know she was moving, because you could tell that it was a little bit more difficult and she was still sticking her moves. Chloe and Haley got snubbed too. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Bondi, been watching you for a few years. You always give me my New Orleans fix. Makes me miss living there. God bless you. 100K. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ungodly Hour. Yes. Listen, them girls, they gonna get it though. They have time. I think sometimes when artists are still young, and they have a lot of older artists sometimes in their category, they may want to, especially for like R&B, they might want to give it to the older artists. Hey, Crystal, thank you for the super chat, love. Email me. But yes. So Tiffany Haddish, you guys. First of all, can we talk about Tiffany Haddish new haircut, y'all? Hold up. Where is that? Did I not pull it in? You dirty bitch. I'm going to pull it in on the tab. I'm going to share my screen with y'all so y'all can see it, because Tiffany Haddish is giving. Okay. I know many people may not like Tiffany Haddish, but this look right here, love. Okay. So here for this look. Okay. Y'all see it? Y'all got it? Okay, good, because I'm about to take it off, because I'm about to read y'all what it says. And I don't like to be scrolling and all of that on the screen. So Tiffany Haddish isn't a fan of being compared to Nicki Minaj. Audio of the night school actress' response to being called the Nicki Minaj of comedy has surfaced. Someone made the comparison during a chat on the social media app Clubhouse. Tiffany Haddish responds, "Unlike Nicki, I treat everybody with respect and dignity." It's not clear when Tiffany Haddish's issue with Nicki Minaj started, but they had a moment when the comedian dissed former girl group Fifth Harmony during the 2018 MTV VMAs. She responded to ex-member Camila Cabello being up for 5 awards for her solo career and said, "Those of you watching at home, hi, Fifth Harmony." Oh my God, it was a joke. Nicki Minaj took up for the group and one of its members at the time, Normani, and said during her Best Hip Hop Video Award second speech, "And Tiff, don't be coming for Fifth Harmony because Normani is that bitch." Oh, okay. Is this what all this is about? Normani later thanked Nicki Minaj for defending her. This just all seems like fodder on a show. Like, what's the big deal? Like, I feel like, no, Nicki, blue, definitely. But I just kind of feel like they do this type of thing on the show, on the award shows all the time. It's just more entertaining. But I was just kind of like, is this that big of a deal? I feel like something else had to happen. Like, Tiffany can't feel like she wasn't being shown respect just from that. Normani is that bitch. Okay, she is. And I just think it was shade. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal to me. Just saying. But anyway, don't be calling Nicki Minaj trash. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what we won't do. We won't do that. Okay, she may be a lot of things. Trash ain't one of them. But I just kind of feel like this is stupid. And Tiffany Haddish gonna get herself in trouble. Okay, why she get on Queen Radio and scream about you and rib the shit out you? And then you gonna have to get up there and rib her. And it's gonna be too much. And I don't want that. I don't want black women to be fighting over nothing. Okay? Especially over no damn R&B group that barely made it. Like, at least to me. Like, bitch, y'all ain't get close to Destiny's Child. I ain't hear y'all playing no Fifth Harmony songs on Q93. So I'm just going, But Normani is definitely that girl. For sure. We know this. Talented. Everything. So, y'all, let's talk about Trey Songz. Y'all, what's wrong with Trey Songz, y'all? I'm not even going to... Should I... Let's see what he say on this. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen with y'all so I don't have to share more shit to my computer. Oh, my God, y'all. Okay, y'all can see this. A concerning video of singer Trey Songz spitting in two women's mouths is making its rounds on the internet, causing lots of reactions from social media users. In the clip, Trey Songz is seen shirtless and spitting in the mouths of two women kneeling below him. I don't want to see the clip there. Considering the world is in the middle of a COVID-19 pandemic and Trey Songz tested positive for coronavirus himself last October, many fans didn't hold back in sharing their thoughts on the clip. What's he saying?
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Here with a very important message to let you know that I tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh, that was back then. You did, didn't you? Not me finding out why Trey Songz is trending. Ew. Trey Songz not in the middle of a pan dolce borracho. What? Ew. I'm not gonna play the video, y'all, because do y'all want me to? Y'all don't need me to play the video. Y'all do not need to see me. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to scroll so fast on y'all. That's why I don't be wanting to share the screen. I'm not going to play the video, y'all. I'm not going to do that to y'all, but it is disgusting, okay? Like, disgusting, him spitting in them girls' mouths like that. I know people be into nasty shit. People be on their freak. People be on their kink. And I ain't mad at you, okay? Listen. I'm into kink, okay? But please don't spit in my mouth. Please don't spit in my mouth. Like, I don't care that when we kiss, we swap it. You having to collect it from your tongue, gums, and cheeks in order to spit it in my mouth, it is what makes it disgusting. Now, thank you so much. 100K is on your horizon. Keep up the great work, my dear. Thank you, CK. I appreciate you. Trey is wilding. He is having a nasty Kevin Hart moment. Listen, he doesn't want to stop. Like, he just keeps getting in the news for nasty stuff. Like the last time, it was impressive. You know, him and his elephant trunk. But this time, it's like, my dude. Like, I think that was for a music video. If I see a music video with y'all slow-moing that spit into that girl's mouth, I'm going to throw up. I think there are some things we should leave for the porn sites. Some things you should leave for you and yours and your masturbation routine. Some things don't need to be for the world, Trey Songz. And you spitting in the mouth of that girl was one of them. We didn't need to see that. Thank you so much. Whoa. Get your boy. Get your boy. Okay? I need somebody to come help him. So y'all, okay. Let's discuss the talk. So we already talked about Sharon Osbourne, right? We talked about Sharon Osbourne having her white lady moment, crying about being perceived as racist while simultaneously being racist. Okay. And how Cheryl Underwood, with all the grace and honor and, you know, and calmness of the ancestors, came forth to give her the information she needed about what she was partaking in. And she got so upset and told Cheryl not to cry. And it was disrespectful. And black people was like, fuck a Sharon Osbourne. It's been like that, but we just needed to say that in case y'all didn't know. Now the talk is going on hiatus, and I'm feeling a way about that because I feel like, what the fuck the whole show got to go on hiatus for? Tell Sharon to go sit her ass at home and put her on hiatus. Put her on suspension. Dock her pay. Why you got to stop everybody else check? Because Sharon Osbourne then got on national television and showcased to the world just how racist white women can be when they want to cry and get upset about somebody else speaking on their experience with racism. Because that's what all of this stemmed from. Okay. Piers Morgan got upset because Meghan Markle had the audacity to get on CBS and say that the royal family treated her in a way that made her feel as if they were racist. And the world was like, well, bitch, history class should have showed you that. And then Piers Morgan has a whole meltdown, which is all because she dusted him and didn't want him and his double neck dick. Like, okay. So he's been trashing her for I don't know how long. People finally say we've had enough after he has a temper tantrum on his show for an entire day, 2 days behind Meghan Markle's interview. He ends up getting off the show. They said he stepped down, but we all know somebody made that ass step down. Maybe the 41,000 people that complained about him made him step down. But either way, he did. And now Sharon gets on her show to cry about how people are like birds of a feather flock together. You must be racist too. Bitch, you could have sat there and ate your tea and crumpets and nobody would have said a thing. You brought that on yourself. And Cheryl then had to explain to you it is racism because you do not get to decide what is racism as a white person because you don't experience it. And how the royal family that has literally no black people around them are going to tell us how they're not racist. Bitch, how would you know there are no black people around? There are no black people around. And anybody that's really not racist knows that the worst thing a white woman can do is cry to a black woman about how it's so hard for her being perceived as being racist when she's kind of racist. So Holly Robinson Pete, okay? Holly Robinson Pete, okay, she the boo. All right, I love Holly Robinson Pete. Y'all know who that is, right? If y'all don't, let me share my screen with y'all so y'all will know. Mr. Cooper. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Okay. Okay, y'all see it, right? Y'all see it. Okay. There's Holly Robinson Pete. And that's, you know, Ozzy Osbourne wife. So Holly Robinson Pete put it out there that she was called ghetto. Her and Leah Remedy were called ghetto. All right, by Miss Sharon Osbourne here, okay? Said that they were too ghetto for the talk. And then allegedly they end up getting fired. Let me read to y'all what they said. Sharon Osbourne has since denied the allegations made by Holly Robinson Pete, according to Variety. Osbourne claims the word ghetto is not in her vocabulary. It's an absolute lie, and 100% lie, 100% lie. I cannot have anyone fired, and that is not a term I use. That's not in my vocabulary. I don't speak like that. The only ghetto I know is the Warsaw ghetto, and I think that's the only time I've ever referred to something like that. Osbourne took to Instagram on Saturday to further clear her name. She released a screenshot of an email sent from Holly Robinson Pete back in 2011, shortly after she was let go from the talk. In the email, Pete is candidly speaking about her firing and troubles that took place behind the scenes of the show. Sharon Osbourne captioned the post in response to Holly Robinson Pete's accusation of me getting her fired from the talk and saying she was too ghetto to be on the talk. I never once uttered those words, and I'm sharing an email sent to me from Holly 1 month after she was let go by CBS. As I have stated before, I have never had the ability or authority to get anyone fired. So in this letter, Holly was basically, look, do I need to read that too? Let me find a part. No, you about to go?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay.
You live?
Yeah, I'm live. They gonna like the video while I had this conversation with my husband off camera. Okay. I mean, you want me to order the pizza since we didn't get it last night? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna work it off anyway. All right. So yeah, y'all, did y'all like the video? Okay. So this is what Holly Robinson P said. Look, I know you are in a tough spot. I'd be lying if I said it didn't sting that you haven't returned my calls, but I get it. Naturally, Leah is very angry and believes you turned and are not true to your word about your feelings towards Julie. She feels you are as weak as Sarah and you all have been sipping on Julie Kool-Aid. But I told her that you are just looking out for yourself and scared of CBS blacklisting you like they are us right now. If you are angry that I complained to CBS about Julie and the racist comment, I apologize, but I owe it to my family to try to stop venomous lies Julie is spreading. I am now being told I may need to take legal action to get her to stop trashing me. Sharon, I do really appreciate you still honoring your invite to my mom and Ryan for AGT. It meant the world to Ryan, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but this is basically, I feel like maybe her reaching out to Sharon before she understood what was actually going on. Is it just me? Is it just me? Like, I'm just saying. I feel like you're trying to make it seem like Holly Robinson Pete is lying, but truly, you know, she could have just not known this information. Somebody else came out on Twitter. I'm gonna see if I saved that, but somebody else came out on Twitter and said that it was all true. that she absolutely called Holly Robinson, Pete, and Leah Remedy too ghetto for the talk. And I think it's ridiculous for her to say that she's never used that word. I just think that's ridiculous. Like, most people have used that word. And for you to act as if you haven't, like, girl, bye. I don't believe that for a second. But yeah, y'all, I'm just mad that they putting the whole show on hiatus instead of just doing it to crazy ass Sharon Osbourne. But anyway, y'all, we're going to move on from there. Yeah. I highly sent that email before she found out what Sharon said about her. Agreed. Like, that's what it feels like. It was like she was trying to prove again that she's not racist. Right. When it's like you don't understand that the actions you exhibited on camera showed us the racism, love. The way you handled Sharon, the way Sharon is supposed to explain something to you. Thank you so much, Devin. Okay, roll to 100K. Y'all tell y'all people about me to subscribe to my channel. Okay, because I give and I give and I give. All right. Did y'all know that Meghan Markle was reportedly considering running for president in 2024? Here's my only thing. Is she a lawyer? Does she have a law degree? I mean, just because you were over there shaking hands and kissing babies in Europe doesn't mean you can be a president. Like, I do feel like she's smart. I do feel like she's a diplomatic person. But I'm trying to understand why people who have never been in politics want to become presidents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people who have law degrees. I want people who deal with the court system. I want people who have a real personal understanding of law in this country to be a president. I don't want somebody that has decided that they just want to be a president, or they want to get into politics because they know they can sway people's opinions. I don't want that. Okay, it says Meghan Markle may be running for the 2024 U.S. presidential candidacy if President Biden decides against running for a second term. Markle has reportedly already began networking with senior Democrats to build a campaign and fundraising team in hopes of having a shot at making it in the White House. Reportedly, Meghan Markle has previously expressed her political ambitions to those close to her. Last year, a friend of the Duchess told Vanity Fair magazine that one of the reasons Markle did not give up her American citizenship when she married into the royal family was to ensure she would still have the option of entering U.S. politics. According to sources, the Blairite, the Internationalist, and the Democratic Party networks are buzzing with talk about Meghan's political ambitions and potential backers. The news of Meghan Markle wanting to potentially run for president comes just 1 week after her explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey. I don't know why I wanted to say Whoopi Goldberg. Anyway, okay. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to always... Okay, like, don't y'all love Whoopi Goldberg at this age? Like, she just don't give a fuck. Anyway, y'all, we about to get into Kirk Franklin, y'all. We about to get into Kirk Franklin. I'm gonna give y'all a second to like this video before I get into that subject matter. Child, we're gonna get into it about this because I see y'all was all on my Instagram. Y'all had a lot to say about this Kirk Franklin situation. Oh, hallelujah. Makes me clap. So, what the fuck? Okay, hold up. Yeah, y'all, they played us last night. Nigga was waiting on that pizza all night. Never got it. Bet you want to call him? Call Papa John's and reorder the pizza? And tell him what happened? No, but I'm not about to pay for it. Like,
You didn't charge us for it, right?
no, they did, and
They
they
charged us for it, and the pizza never came.
yeah, and they said they're giving you a credit. So use this to call them and reorder the fucking pizza. Do it out of here. Okay. Are we ready? We ready? I can't get stuff out of my head either. Makes me glad. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to take a little bit of vocal rest in between topics, y'all, because my throat is itchy as a motherfucker. Itchy scratchy. Thank you, Tina. Just a thank you for your MFN advice. I heard from my 18-year-old niece today. She just called to say loved and missed me. First contact since the fight. Oh, that's good. I remember that. Right? With your sister and your brother-in-law? Okay, yeah. I remember that. I'm glad to hear that. That's what's up. Child. Y'all ready? Makes me glad. Makes me clap my hands. Makes me wanna dance. Stop. Oh, hallelujah. Child, listen. I posted on my Instagram that I was on Kirk's side and people got upset. People feel like this. They like, I'm tired of people feeling like it's okay for parents to just talk to their kids any old type of way. And, that is not okay. And what I need for y'all to understand is that this is y'all like how he look. I think a lot of y'all get wrapped up in being attracted to people and therefore wanting to defend them or see their side more than you really should. Okay. Because this is a 33-year-old man, same age with me. 33 years. I make 33 in May. He is 33 years old. If me and my mama get into it for whatever fucking reason, I am not going to record a conversation we have and put it online to make her look bad. I'm going to hang up on her and text her, when you calm down, call me back. That's what I'm going to do. And if she don't calm down in enough time or don't never call me back, then I guess we just not talking no more. Okay? But I'm 33 years old and I don't need a parent. I don't need somebody in my life that thinks they're going to talk to me any kind of way and tell me what to do. I take care of myself. So because of that, if there's anybody, parent, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, if there's anybody in my life that I feel like disrespects me, that I feel like, they got bad energy around me or whatever, it's some negative feelings, whatever it is, if I feel like you feel like that about me, I'm not around you. I'm not coming around you. It is what it is. I don't invite you. You don't invite me. We good. It doesn't matter if it's a parent. But that shows me that there is some codependency on his daddy that should not be happening at this age. There were a lot of y'all that was like, oh, I don't need to hear more from the snippet. I don't need to hear more. He shouldn't be talking to his son like that. Y'all got shit fucked up to me. Because I heard him tell his daddy, I dare you. I dare you. And y'all totally ignored that shit. But you know what? I'm going to read the story. Let me put him back up here. I'm going to read the story for y'all. And then we'll go from there. But I needed to say that because I feel like, a lot of y'all have y'all own issues with y'all parents. So every time y'all hear somebody going off on their kid, y'all feel like the kid is somebody that's just sitting there taking it and the parent is just going off. And what you don't realize is children are very disrespectful and have convenient memories about what has happened and what has not happened. Okay. And a lot of the times I feel like, kids can be disrespectful, and when a parent curses their ass out, whether it's right or wrong, it does not need to be put on social media, period. But let's go ahead and read. Gospel legend Kirk Franklin and his alleged eldest son, Kerryon Franklin, seem to be at odds. According to Kerryon, he has been estranged from his family for a few years now and does not speak to them often. On Saturday, Kerryon took to social media and shared an alleged audio conversation of him and his father getting into a heated argument. In the leaked audio, you hear a frustrated Kirk Franklin using profanity and aggressive language towards Kerryon. Voice identified by Carrion as Kirk Franklin exclaimed, "I put my foot in your ass." Carrion interjects, "I dare you." Kirk Franklin allegedly yells, "I will break your neck, nigga. Don't you ever disrespect me." Karen replied, "I didn't." The phone call ends abruptly.
Okay, if you think I'm really good, but let me say it like this. When your bitch ass start disrespecting, you need to get your skinny motherfucking ass back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in your ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old. Sir. I will break your neck, nigga. Whoever disrespect me. I did it. He just hung up the phone.
Okay, so y'all heard that. Kirk was upset, baby. In an Instagram post, Carrion captioned the video, "This is why I'm done. No father should speak to their children like this. If I have any issues, it's because of this type of treatment that I deal with behind closed doors. Hanging up in my face, no apology, no compassion, no effort. Stop telling me to go home to my family. I don't even know where they live. I don't think I'll ever trust my father to be alone around him ever again. I didn't want to do this. I probably won't release the entire recording because it's too embarrassing that I'm even dealing with this. No matter what people think, I pray my dad deals with his deep hatred towards me. I don't feel safe around him at all. This recording is recent. It is not from 2018, just to clarify. I'm going to learn from these experiences, live my life in peace, and make beautiful art." Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do? You're gonna make beautiful art? You're gonna sell it? In an Instagram post shared 4 days ago, Carrion claimed that he is not allowed to have any childhood photos of himself or his family. "I'm not allowed to have any childhood pictures of myself or my family. Some shit I see y'all complain about is so surface. I've been through the fire." What does that mean? I'm not allowed to have any pictures of myself. What the fuck does that mean? This isn't the first time Carrion has spoken out against his father. Reportedly, back in 2018, Carrion made some alarming accusations against the gospel legend. In a now deleted screenshot, Carrion called his father sneaky while declaring, "My father is trying to kill me." Lord. Kirk Franklin has since spoken out and issued an apology for the inappropriate language that was used in the recorded conversation. He explains that the relationship with Carrion has been strained for many years and that the family has been in counseling, but unfortunately things are still rocky between the two.
Many of you know I have an older son named Carrion Franklin. In May,
the whisper voice.
For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. We've tried for many years through counseling, through therapy, to try to rectify this private family matter. Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record. I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation, and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate. And I'm sincerely sorry to all of you. I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father that during that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording. I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right. Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice, Kirk. You had all that fake sincerity and everything, nigga. I see it. I see it. He is sneaky. He is sneaky. He is sneaky. He probably, listen, I am not saying for 1 second that I don't believe that Kirk has probably done some things that he shouldn't have done, said things he shouldn't have said to his son. Abso-fucking-lutely. But at the end of the day, Kirk Franklin did not have to apologize to the public because that was something that should not have been put out in public. That I don't care what let me tell y'all something. I have gotten into it with my parents. I have talked to y'all about some of the things that I've gone through with my parents. I would never, ever, 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 ever put my people out there like that because I don't want nobody else going at my people like that. Whatever happened between us is between us. But that's because I'm an adult. And that just goes to show that Kirk's son is immature. Kirk's son did not handle this situation right. And even if they do have issues within their family, that was not for us to know. And he put it out there in a way to me that seemed like he was trying to not only get people to sympathize with him, but to bash his father in the process. If you gonna move on with your life, if you gonna, just go and make your beautiful art and all of that shit, then you needed to not feel like it was everybody else's business. What was that supposed to do? Like, I just feel like there's an entitlement that happens with a lot of these kids of the stars, or rich people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I prefaced it in my Instagram video about Brian McKnight's kids. Y'all get mad because people are not going to continue to take care of, coddle, or raise grown-ass people just because they have money. The verbiage had a violent undertone. Absolutely. Excuse me. I'm going to just say this. My daddy ain't never really had to get loud with my brother because there was an understanding that I will kill you. Y'all get mad. Y'all say, I brought you in this world. I take you out. Shit, that's, terrible. We need to get over that. This is very true. But people also need to respect their parents. Like, I'm sorry, but you need to respect your parents. And I feel like there's a line to which everybody should, not go. And inviting the public into private matters in our family, recording conversations, that is such a break of trust to me. That, and I've never seen Kirk Franklin ask his son out nowhere, put his son business out there. You know what I'm saying? And that could be equally as embarrassing for him to be out here talking about anything that his son has gone through in his life and all that type of shit on social media. Why you can't talk about it amongst your family members? Why you can't talk about it with a therapist? Why you can't talk about it in a diary, bitch, in the shower, crying in a car? There are so many ways to get that shit off your chest without bringing the world into your family matters. I don't care what anybody is talking about. People keep saying shit like, oh, if he hurt himself, y'all gonna feel bad and y'all gonna be sending condolences. Bitch, we would feel bad if he hurt himself anyway. What are you talking about? Anybody is gonna send condolences if somebody's child dies. It doesn't matter if their relationship was good or bad. We could have a terrible relationship and I could still not want my child to die. The fuck? Kirk was wrong, but airing it out on social media is a no for me. I would never. And here's my thing. Thank you for the super chat. We can agree there. But I also feel like I want to hear the rest of the conversation because everybody, the way he talked to him. What did you say first? And let me tell you something. If my daddy said, I'll beat your ass, and I said, I dare you, I'm sorry. That shit is, whoo. I dare you? I would never say that shit to my daddy. And when he said, I'll beat your little skinny ass, and y'all trying to make it seem like he was body shaming a nigga, shut up. He's saying it because it's like, you might be grown, but you still my son, and I still whip your ass. That's what get your little skinny ass out. That's what that is. Stop making it like that man was talking down to his, making fun of his son's body or some shit like that. But to me, the thing made me, when he said, I dare you to his daddy, that's why he started screaming and saying, I will break your fucking neck. Don't tell me I dare you, nigga. Is you crazy? And what y'all don't understand is when somebody, they say that, oh, I brought you in this world, I take you out. What that really means. What that means is not only did I have you, but I took care of you. Like, you're alive. You're alive and well right now because I did right by you. And now you get grown or whatever, and you want to talk to me crazy and disrespect me in a way that you never should to somebody that has wiped your ass and fed you. He told Kirk to shut the fuck up too. Yeah. See, I'm sorry. You can't talk to my daddy like that. You couldn't talk to my mama. You can't talk. I don't know any parents that you could talk to like that and that shit is okay. Babe, everything cool? Everything went well?
No.
What happened?
They said they don't have no credit to no pizza. Yeah, they said they refunded me money.
Oh, let me see my phone. That's not what they told me last night.
They told you last night.
They told me.
You ordered it through DoorDash. You ordered a pizza through DoorDash?
No, I ordered it through them, through their app. Child, they're really trying not to get my little money, huh? Child, listen, I honestly feel like the son did that shit on some bullshit. Like, I do. I feel like he put that out there on some bullshit, trying to make his dad look bad, trying to invoke sympathy because you can't get what you want to out of your daddy no more. Like, that's bullshit to me. I don't care what nobody say. And that's that on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Yeah, I know. I know about it. I already talked about it. About Papa John's and the owner. I already know. And they say they gave me the money back. All right, I'm about to look and see. Kirk's son wanted some exposure. I agree. The son violated Kirk's privacy with releasing that audio to the public. He definitely did. And that's why I said, like, that's out of pocket to me. Like, that's above and beyond. Bondi, you want to talk to your parents that way because they raised you and you respect them. Kirk and the son are estranged, so there is no respect at all. And that's why they cussing one another out. This is true. But what I'm saying is, I have seen people take care of their kids and they kids still curse them out. Okay? So at the end of the day, them being estranged doesn't mean that Kirk didn't raise his son. Like, is that what we're saying? Okay, yeah, no, they put it back. Okay. Because that's what they said to me, and I just never checked because I was asleep. So I was just like, whatever. So do we not want to get it from them now? Oh. Even though they was right?
I mean, it was right, but they still pissed me off.
Okay. So you don't want it from them. Okay. Listen, they used to have a black spot. We stopped ordering from Papa John's. There was a black spot by the house. And then we used to go over there all the time. And guess what they did? They moved into the city. Well, now I can't get pizza from y'all now because y'all all the way in the city now. I think they moved to Circle Food Store or some shit like that. So it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you like that pizza from Moe's?
They have a weird like aftertaste to their pizza that I don't like. I'm really impartial to Papa John's. So if we're not gonna eat Papa John's, then we need to pick another food to eat. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the tomato sauce. I hate the owner as well, but it's the tomato sauce. And there's only one person I know that make that pizza that you know, and that's that black dude. And have you seen him? Nope. Black people work on my nerves. You buy shit from black people, you love them, and you know what they do? They move. That Papa John's been in the same spot for 30 years. I'm just saying, y'all. But anyway, definitely reminded me of the Brian McKnight situation for sure. And that's that on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I love y'all. That's all I got to say. If there's anything else that transpires, you know, we'll talk about it. Oh, before I go, I forgot that Kirk Franklin's daughter came out and defended him against his son and said the son was, you know, provoking him. And I'm like, the fact that he recorded the conversation makes me feel like he probably got on the phone with the intention to provoke him so that he would be able to have evidence, you know, when Mad Day comes to spray his daddy with. Bullshit. Okay? Is it Pepperoni Rays? Who's Pepperoni Rays? Who's that?
Marco's pizza was good. You don't like nobody. You don't like nobody pizza but Papa John's. They mediocre.
I don't know what me being pregnant got to do with the way I describe food. I have a very advanced palate.
Advanced about Papa John's. Pizza Hut.
I have eaten a Pizza Hut is not just as good. The lies you tell.
Do it for extra sauce. You put extra sauce on any damn thing is good.
It's not. The sauce is not the same. It's not. You could test this theory out if you want to. But I know what they ordered on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Papa John's. What no motherfucking Pizza Hut. I'm sorry, they're not better. I was just finna say Marco's. I don't like Marco's. The black pizza spot. It was at the little cafe out here by our house. I don't know what it was called. Pepperoni Rays is good in NOLA. Okay, they probably don't deliver to me though. Hungry Howie's.
Oh my God, throw up in your mouth, bitch. That's just Domino's.
Terrible pizza.
Domino's
Pizza is all about the tomato sauce, y'all. All about it. I can't get my money to Rouse, okay? But I thought they, you know, I thought he wasn't a part of the business anymore. He stepped down, right?
Oh yeah, so we could go back.
No, I'm not talking about that Rouse. No, that man, that family, that's their family. Papa John's stepped down from Papa John's.
Okay.
And if there was better pizza, I would order it. But it really comes down to who has the best pizza.
Better ingredients. Better pizza.
Papa John's. Papa John's sauce is disgusting. My stomach does. Crystal, that is the only thing you and I will ever disagree on. I don't. Let me tell you something.
What's her favorite pizza? Why she say pizza?
If you live somewhere like New York or Chicago, like where they really do pizza, it's different. But you know, we don't do that here.
That's what I like.
Little Caesars hot and ready. I do kind of like Little Caesars. They bread be good.
Yeah,
like the bread.
For some, you know.
Yeah.
For a chain, it's not bad.
Right. Papa John's crust is the best. Papa John's to me crust and tomato sauce. They like everything. Like come on.
Heavy.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's why like I like the way they pizza feel. We still just sitting up here talking about pizza. My mom is 4'11". I barked on her once in an argument. She lifted me off the floor by my neck. I never tried that little leprechaun again. Listen, thank you for the super chat.
Don't call your mama a leprechaun. She'll pop up out of nowhere and do that again.
Right.
Don't call her.
Listen, my mom, like, and her friend jumped me one time. That was not cool.
My mom was short compared to me.
Like when I was a teenager, my mama was having a hard time with the whole lesbian thing. And I feel like she would overreact to shit because she was upset about that, but couldn't really say anything or didn't really want to say anything about it. So I think she would like, you know, you just so rough. And I'm like, the fuck, what am I like? Close the door. Like you sat down rough. Like, no, y'all just upset that I like girls. So not everything I do is rough and tumble and all of this shit. When like, bitch, I'm 5'3". I'm not that rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. In my life. I'm not calling my mama a bitch. I'm just saying in general. Okay? Because people be thinking that you like saying like, no, I'm just saying in general. Like, you know. But yes, we had to persevere. We had to get past that. Okay, we did, and I never in my life post something that she said to me in an argument online to make her look bad. And I beat your fucking ass if you say something about my mama. So, and I do mean with all of the power of a little crazy bitch. I'll kick you with the tree stomp legs I have. Like I don't play with my mama. Yeah, y'all, I'm done. We about to figure out this food situation since he mad at Papa John's for reimbursing me my money. All right. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. Thank y'all so much for the super chat. Y'all showed out. I appreciate every single one of y'all for showing up today. And I hope to see y'all for the rest of the week because y'all know how we get down. I'm always here.